In October 2021, Microsoft is going to release Windows 11 operating system update for all the end users. Before that, Microsoft released one tool to check whether your PC, desktop, laptop is going to be compatible with Windows 11 or not. That tool is officially available in Microsoft website. So lots of people checked with that tool and their test result coming out in that tool is failed because it is showing your device is not compatible with Windows 11 because of Trusted Platform Module 2.0 is not enabled or it is not available. So what is TPM or Trusted Platform Module version 2.0? I am going to talk about in this video and how you can fix this error without buying any TPM 2.0 module, because people are thinking that you have to buy any TPM 2.0 module and you have to insert in your motherboard. But trust me, if your device you have purchased after 2016, you do not have to buy any extra hardware accessories. Just you have to do some settings in your BIOS and that's it. It will enable TPM 2.0. So every detail how you can do it, I am going to show you in this tutorial video. So sit back, relax, watch this video till the end. Hey, welcome back to Som Tips. Before proceed further, let me show you two things, what devices or what is my hardware configuration in this video. So I am gonna use for this tutorial purpose AMD Ryzen 5 3400G processor with MSI B450M Pro VDH Max motherboard, which I purchased just last year. First question is this: what is TPM and why do we need this? So just think about the current situation. If your device like your laptop or desktop, if you are doing anything and the government or any security agency sees that device and they ask you password and you do not want to share the password and you do not want to share your encrypted file in your device, then what the agencies will do, basically the government agencies, they will try to break the password using some attack and they will try to unlock the device and they want to show it or they want to see it. And if it is a software level encryption, then it is maybe possible that for the brute force attack they can get up your password and they can unlock everything. Another thing is that it is also maybe possible that they seize your hardware or basically the storage device, SSD, NVMe SSD, they just take that device, storage device, memory device, and they insert in their PC to unlock the data. And if it is a software level lock, it is the chances of decryption made easy. Trusted Platform Module. So what this does, that is stored hardware embedded encryption key is there, and they generated the hash of your password from you have given the password, so it again matches with the hardware based hashing of your document of your file or basically the C drive. So it is hardware encrypted. So whether if you can attack the software level attack, you can decrypt the data, and as well as if you take away the hard disk or SSD to other computer and the hardware will be changed, because the Trusted Platform Module in your desktop will not be equal to in your friend's desktop, so you can't decrypt the data. So it is a very vital thing and we should everyone, because nowadays government is ruthless and they want to track every data and they want to see your data without the proper court order. So for that purpose, I think this is a very good step for Microsoft enable this kind of security. Remember, the Mac OS or basically the Apple app desktop already have this feature by default. So also Microsoft adapting this thing, that is a pretty much thumbs up. Now let's talk about whether you have to buy the TPM or not. If you have purchased device after 2016, it is not required to buy any TPM module as of now, because AMD and Intel both companies ship their processor with inbuilt TPM 2.0 in their CPU. But the disappointing thing is that in your BIOS of your motherboard, it is not by default activated. Now I am going to show you 5 different ways how you can check TPM 2.0 module is activated in your desktop or laptop or not. Right now it is not activated in my PC. Let me verify for you. For that, go to the Windows search, type device security. If you here do not find anything named security processor, That's mean TPM 2.0 is not activated. Now let me go to the second way you can check. Right click on the Windows icon, then go to the PowerShell with admin permission. So open Windows PowerShell and type this command get-tpm. So here you can see lots of option is showing their false. So that's mean TPM 2.0 is not activated. Now go to the third process. For that, go to the control panel and click on the BitLocker encryption. Then in the bottom left you will find the TPM administration. Here you can see this is not TPM ready, it is showing right now. So that's mean again TPM 2.0 is not activated. Next, go to control panel, click on device manager. In the device manager, go to the security devices, and if you do not find anything named TPM or trusted platform module, that's mean TPM is not available. So next, another way you can just install the HWin for hardware info third-party software, which is free software. Just open it, and in the left option go to the motherboard, then click on SMBIOS DMI, and if you do not find anything here SMBIOS under SMBIOS DMI named TPM, that means it is not available. Now restart your PC and open UEFI setting, that means the BIOS setting. So here you can see, and press the F7, go to the advanced option. It is my MSI motherboard, go click on setting, go to advanced, then again click on the Windows OS configuration. Basically this is going to enable the secure boot. So here you can see there is the secure boot option is there inside there. That's it, enable it, and it is maybe default or custom, anything is there, just enable it, and again back to the normal setting page. Now click on the security, and here in the security, here you can see trusted computing, then it is by default it is going to be disabled. So trusted computing is right now disabled, so just click on here enabled, and here you can also see that there is no TPM module is found written there. So don't worry, just go back to setting, click on save and exit, and again here you can see save changes and reboot option is there. Just click on and click on yes. So after that your desktop will be rebooted, and if you come back here in BIOS again, here you can see the lots of option is there, and here you can see TPM module TPM 2.0 is found, it is called AMD. So let me show you via Windows. Again go to the device security, and here you can see security processor is there. So that's mean TPM 2.0 module is activated, and if you click on there in details, it is also written there the version is 2.0. This is basically defining that TPM 2.0 module is found. So in the processor there is TPM 2.0, here there is there. So AMD Ryzen series I am using, so TPM was there. Now let me go to show you the third party software, that is basically hardware info, and here you can see UEFI boot and secure boot both are green, that's mean both are activated. This is also the requirement for the Windows 11. So again if you go to the motherboard and click on SMBIOS, now you can find TPM is there. Here you can see, and there is also TPM version, and the provider is AMD. All the details are coming. So now next process, click on the Windows icon, click on the PowerShell with admin, then again type the same command get-tpm, and here you can see lots of details is there. And remember the authentication level, whatever the cryptography hashing is there, I have just blurred. Do not share this with anyone because this is the main key of your encryption using the hardware. Next, it is going to be BitLocker setting. Click on the BitLocker setting inside the control panel, and in the bottom left there is the TPM administration is there. Just click on there, and here right now you can see this device, it will show that this device is ready for the TPM, and also there is a version is written there 2.0. so you can find that very easily. You can just go to your motherboard and enable this TPM module, and everything will work. And here you can see last option in the device manager, in the security devices, also trusted platform module 2.0 is showing there. So we have successfully activated. Now let's install the health check or the Windows 11 compatibility tester tool, and you can see I have just installed it right now. Just click to finish to start the tool. Here you can see this is the tool interface. In the top here you can see the check now blue icon is there, introducing Windows 11 check now. Just click on check now, and here it is. Right now it is showing this PC can run Windows 11 with green tick mark. That's mean our PC, or basically my PC, is successfully ready for Windows 11 without buying any TPM 2.0 module, which is around $50 cost is there. So thanks a lot for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, like this video, share this video to all the friends who is going to install Windows 11 very soon. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you soon in my next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.